to the Donzilla Music Showcase. The Rumors are a punk-infused rock and roll band out of Waterloo, Iowa. The band is led by the Goyles, aka Carly Fox on guitar and Ella Moore on bass. Not to be forgotten, Clint Wheelman on the drums. Their high-energy female power will burn your pants right off, and you will leave their show feeling empowered. The Rumors aren't for everyone, but if you know what's good for you, you won't miss out when this band takes over your city. The nitpickers are lost in a hazy shade of winter, and only the bittersweet sounds of Simon and Garfunkel marrying the Bangles and giving birth to a legendary folk and punk rock song can bring them back safely. Please, oh viewers, do not fret for our heroes. The winter is coming, it never lasts forever. So let these sounds warm you up while the nitpickers find their way out of a hazy shade of winter, which is featured in the soundtrack for the upcoming independent film, Huskies.
Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Hang on to your hopes, my friend. That's an easy thing to say, but if your hopes should pass away, simply pretend that you can build them again. Look around, grass is high, fields are bright. It's the springtime of my life. Seasons change with the scenery, weaving time in a tapestry. Won't you stop and remember me?
Main Street Blake is a singer-songwriter that has written many songs, along with funny videos and films he's made, which can be found on his YouTube channel, Main Street Workshops. Scott Green from Dead Rider offered to help Blake put out a record with a full band sound, where Blake would come to the studio and sing his songs, and Scott would then build up the music around that and make production choices. Scott played all the instruments and sang background harmonies to make the fullest sound possible. Here is the video, Not That Kind of Hipster, by Main Street Blake with Scott Green on the Iowa record Isabel Gasper Records.
I dress up like a stop sign, but let the traffic flow. It only takes split seconds to see what you're wearing and how you treat people you don't own. All akin to jousting, individualism in the zone. Oh, and the nihilism, nothing different, but it's progressive overtone. But I'm not that kind of hipster. There's nothing that you owe. No need to look surprised, it's just an invention called clothes. If you notice, tell me that you're psychic about all your shows. But me, I'm not that kind of hipster. There's nothing that you owe. All placing bets on what the harlot's not wearing. The Stones play between kickoffs. I think it's start me up. They beat the Beatles by a field goal, but they chalk it up to luck. But I'm not that kind of hipster. There's nothing that you owe. No need to look surprised. After all, it's just clothes. If you notice, tell me that you're psychic about all your shows. But me, I'm not that kind of hipster. There's nothing that you oh. politicians were so earnest about losing all control. Willie Nelson's so pretentious that you feel it in your soul. And Martin Luther King played it all off in Washington, D.C. And Gandhi vowed violent revenge on the British colonies. But I'm not that kind of hipster. There's nothing that you owe. I dress up like a stop sign, but I let the traffic flow. If you notice, tell me that you're psychic about all your shows. But I'm not the kind of hipster. No, nothing that you
Here is Non Grata with a video featuring their cover of Cruel Summer, soundtrack for the independent feature film Huskies.
Trying
Rider is the music project name of Scott Green. His song Addicted to Ghosts came from a dream he had where a girl was being haunted by many spirits. The only thing that would scare the main ghost away for a while was pulling out a knife because the spirit was killed by one. Here is a video for Addicted to Ghosts on the Iowa record label Gasper Records.
She came close to me, showed me she can breathe. She's not afraid of guns, a knife put her to sleep. Addicted to girls, addicted to addicted to girls, addicted to addicted to girls, addicted to girls, running everywhere. Addicted to girls, addicted to addicted to girls, addicted to girls. They won't let me go.
And once again, the rumors.
leave. Control to front. My brother, if it's talking to me, don't pass me in your corner, you bugger fucking creep. Control to front. Getting up on anger, and you're up on me. So sorry later, and don't take your shit. You know what you're doing, you know I see. I don't care how much money you leave, stop fucking with me.